So boom, YouTube. Now today I got you guys one of my favorite builds, my Sevagoth Prime build. Now this is one of the best nuke warframes right now in the game, and it's one of the most fun warframes right now in the game too. If you guys have not been using Sevagoth Prime, please use it. The nukes are crazy, right? And we got a build for y'all that's gonna just have you nuking everything in Steelpath. Literally, the chain nukes on this warframe is crazy work. Let's get into build. Before that, check the drip check. Look at my nihilist. He's looking tough too. Drip check, man. You know we coming trim. But yeah, see, look. Now get into the build. The most important thing about Sevagoth is the two augments. Shadow Haze and Dark Propagation is very good, because with Dark Propagation you're able to augment enemies killed while inflicted with spreads its effects in a 15 meter radius. Shadow's Death Harvest also inflicts. So this is really good because now you're going to be cycling between your first and second ability, right? And this is very important because you will use and then you will use Reap, right? But because if you don't have Roar, we're going to be using Roar right into our build because this is going to give us more strength, and that's what we're also using Intensify, because with Sevagoth you're not really build with strength. You want a little bit of duration and as much range you can possibly get. So with that you're going to be using Overextended, which lowers your strength a lot, right, by 60%. So keep that in mind. That's why we have Roar, but we have another important weapon that makes this build so good. I'm talking about you nuking everything for sure, because even with Roar you don't one-shot everything, but with this weapon we're gonna get into. But yeah, this is the build. The screenshot, I'm gonna show you guys what it could do. Obviously more augmented, because we every kill we want to get stronger. Arcane Energize. Now you can go crazy. You don't have to use Energize. You can use Arcane Battery for just more straight up energy. Arcane Energize, we just have a 6% chance we replenish 150 energy, and that's good for the whole team too. So keep that in mind. But another thing you gotta understand, like, Sevagoth is very squishy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna die if you don't know how to survive in general. Like, you're not using like a Warframe like Revenant, Neja, Rhino, like that has a lot of, you know what I'm saying, tools to keep them alive. Sevagoth Gloom is good, but honest truth, level 200 plus Gloom is, for me, it doesn't keep me alive. I will have to, like, know how to stay alive, obviously, but that's just me. You feel me? Maybe I'm just squishy myself. But now this weapon right here, the Epitaph Prime, if I said it right, if I said it wrong, I don't give a damn. Epitaph, whatever. But the Epitaph, this build right here, man, make sure y'all screenshot this right here, man. No ribbon, no nothing. Just make sure you have Prime Heat Chart. If you don't have Prime Heat Chart, put the regular version. If you don't have Prime Target Cracker, put the regular version. Y'all know that. Y'all know how we go, man. Simple. Heat Viral, 140% status. Cascade Flare, not hard to get. If you don't have Cascade Flare, go ahead and get Secondary Merciless. I promise you, I'm gonna show you guys why. Make sure, this is important. You guys can see this is gonna be my companion. If you want to go, sometimes I go with the Panzer because it's one of my favorites. But yeah, keep that in mind. Look, I'm gonna show you guys what this build can do. We're not gonna be using this forfeit build, that the Shadow Dragon, which is I love a lot. I'm gonna show you guys why this is crazy, right? This companion has an augment that allows me, a mod that allows him to pull enemies in like short spurt. Like, it's really good right now, honestly. So normally this is what it would look like, right? You pop Roar, right? So everybody gets affected by it. Reap. So Reap. You see, these are 100 and whatever them. Look how much, 159 bombards. They're very tanky. Normally you're nuking them after one shot. You know what I'm saying? But because of these, but now look, now if you use the Epitaph, if you use the Epitaph, like, everything changes, right? See, look, if I use then I use the Epitaph like this, boom. Dead. Like, dead. And this is a chain nuke. This is gonna keep on nuking. That like, and if you can have a weapon that can give enemies status, like the Ceto Prime is also really good with that because it's like the primary version of the Epitaph. But like, I'm trying to tell you guys, like this is, look, I'm not even gonna use roar. You don't need roar. Like I just have it because it's just like, you know, who doesn't want more strength? But like, so Epitaph nuke. Like literally, that's like, bro. And the ones that don't die is the ones that don't get hit by it. I don't know how they still alive. We're gonna end them. But 9 times out of 10, they're all gonna die. Like it's actually insane. Cause when you see it, cause it's this is not doing it justice, but obviously we're gonna get into some really good content. I know how we get into. You feel me? You can do it like this. Do it twice. Goodbye. That's without roar. They all died, bro. The Epitaph goes crazy, bro. So keep that in mind. This build goes insane. You're gonna be nuking everything, and that's not even like what I just showed you is nothing. When I mean you're gonna be chaining nukes, you're just gonna be just running like this. Everything's just gonna explode. Literally, you're just gonna be walking. Everything's gonna explode. It's actually crazy because they spread everywhere. But yeah, look, we're gonna get into that 180 to 200 level content. Show you guys what this can do. But yeah, show my IQ Walter. Let's get into that gameplay. As you guys can see, man, Sevagoth is one of the best warframes in the game and one of the most fun warframes to use. And just having, it's not a simple nuke. Like if you have like a warframe like Neja, like she nukes, like, you know, snap, everything's dead. But with Sevagoth is everything's dead, but anything that's around the radius of whatever just died is gonna die too. The chain is like the domino effect. One falls, they all fall. You know what I'm saying? Eventually. You know what I'm saying? That's why I really love Sevagoth. But yeah, this is your boy Water, man. If I like this side video, man, please leave a like and subscribe. Let's get to 2,000 subscribers. I'm out.